MotoGP kicks off 42 races across 21 rounds. It's the start of the season here at Portimao, Portugal. So it all kicks off here on the 26th of March for the Portuguese Grand Prix. Then next week we're in Argentina for a 2-week break, and then we're off to the Americas as well. Then back to Europe with the Spanish Grand Prix on the 30th of April before France, Italy, Germany, Netherlands. Kazakhstan then has a little bit of a slot in between the European run as well on the 9th of July. Then it's the British Grand Prix after a month's break in early August. Then Austria at the end, followed by September, San Marino and India making its debut in September. Then a long October, Japan, Indonesia, Australia and Thailand as well, before the season rounds out in November with Malaysia, Qatar moving to the end of the year to have accommodation work for Formula 1, and then Valencia on the 26th of November rounds out 21 rounds and 42 races. And we're underway for the third practice, now known as free practice for MotoGP in 2023. Let me get this to you right now. BT Sport is live on BT Sport 2 right now, but they're not showing this free practice session. They've shoved it on BT Sport 5. Also, they can do talking bits. I do not believe it. BT Sport is a disgrace. Absolute disgrace for what they have done to motorcycle racing fans. We had yesterday's problems. Now today they've shoved on a red button service that everyone can see. Instead of showing live Premier Class bike action, they're talking in the paddock. Can't believe it. Honestly, big thumbs down. Disgrace. BT Sport should be ashamed of themselves. Back to the action. We've got a yellow flag and a rider down already. It's one of the Mooney VR46 bikes as well. It's Luca Marini who's headed down on the bike. And he sat up as well. The bike's in the gravel. So that's not the way he wanted to go. We're back to green flag already as he's just making sure he's okay. Yellow's to come back out now actually as well with 27 minutes to go of the session. But honestly, BT Sport is a bit of a disgrace, and I didn't like that. Instead of showing live action, they're showing talking heads. It's unbelievable. San Marino did it then. He's in the middle of a pack, and presumably he's just going to drop the front coming into turn 11. Yep, and he's dropped the front and slid it off the track. Perfectly simple to do. Aleix Espargaro, 13th across the board with a 139.226. Bagnaia 8th fastest at the moment. Bezzecchi though, 138.577, the fastest. Colorado, Alex Marquez, Oliveira, Vinales top 5. Martin, Baschini, Bagnaia, Mia, Nakagami rounds out the top 10. Remember, this is a free practice session. They get 30 minutes to do whatever they like, and it has no effect on the qualifying that's coming up straight after. But again, it's a bit of a useless session now. We don't need it. I just don't know why it's here still. And here Bastianini crashing out then at the side of the track as well, so he's got a problem. He'll get back to the pit lane, but that's a bike down for the sprint race later. It won't be repaired in time, and qualifying as well, so they have to do both runs, and he's still stuck at the end of the track. It's down at turn 5. So Ducati really in trouble with Bastianini now.
The rest looks very similar.
And here's how it happens. So coming into turn 5, he drops downhill. The front's going to dip away. Yep. And spirits away down onto the layout. So the bike stalled. And it'll be a simple fairing change around. But it's stalled. So they're trying to get it back. But there's only got 6 minutes until the end of the session. Oh, and down goes Bagnaia. Down at turn 1. Bagnaia's hit the deck as well. And he just skated on, so both Ducatis now in trouble, and that's not what we wanted. With a qualifying session coming up in the next 10 minutes, he's down to one bike. If he has a break in that, if he crashes the second bike, then the sprint, he'll have to start from the back. He won't have any bike set up. Now, he's done the front as well. He's done the better bodywork. Let's take another look at it. Down to turn 1, he's following Maverick Vinales. So the front's going to dip in on the right. Down it goes, easy. And he'll get stopped before he hits the gravel just about. And this is on board. Into the first corner. Too much loads. Gets caught in the wash as well of Vinales exiting turn 1. And then Oh, it's cracked there, quite a lot of equipment there. So that's a whole bike repair. That's going to take about 2 hours. He's only got one left for qualifying. So both Ducatis struggling, and that's the perfect news. They've had a blissful pre-season testing. Now they're really going to have to stop going forward. It's all down to Alex Marquez on the the bike at Grenesci, replacing Nea Bastianini in that team. Can he take provisional pole position? So into the last 60 seconds then of free practice. Next up, it will all be the action. Qualifying followed as well by the sprint race. A lot of excitement coming as well to see who's going to be where, who's going to do what. Bezzecchi 138.577. He's top Ducati at the moment. Quartararo, Aleix Espargaro, Bagnaia crashing out. Pol Espargaro crashing out as well. He will not be in this weekend. He has been declared unfit. News coming through late last night as well with his terrible injuries. We sent him our best. Checkered flag is out then. The session is over. Free practice concludes for MotoGP. Sorry for the short highlight program. There's nothing much that happened in this session. And you'd have seen this as well after qualifying, because of course qualifying straight up next and we're live for that. So not much happened, not much was missed, but we did better than BT Sport on number 2 showing it, so at least that's something. Bezzecchi top, Quartararo, Aleix Espargaro, Bagnaia, Oliveira 5th, Marquez, Vinales, Martin, Mia, Bastianini rounds out the top 10, Nakagami, Morbidelli, Miller, Zarco, Martin, Marquez, Fernandez, Rins, Digitonio, Binder, Fernandez as well, the 21 riders in this session. Next up, it is time for qualifying, and we'll see that live on the channel. Marc Marquez, though, still pushing, 3/10 down at the moment. Can he find anything to push with? Can he find any time to push with? Any data he needs to have access with? 3/10 down as things stand. Really trying to push hard as well. And keeps everybody's backed off at the lap time. So that's it then. Bezzecchi tops the final practice session of free practice for the Portuguese Grand Prix at 138.577. He goes top overall here at Portugal.